Welcome everyone, I'm Severino, your personal business coach. And today we don't talk revenue systems, we talk investing systems. Where do you put your hard-earned money so that it compounds over time? Because our purpose on this channel is to enable you to live your sprint life. A life where every day you get to do what you want to do. Every day feels like holiday. That's the sprint life. In order to do that, I'm here to help you build revenue systems and get your money to work for you while you sleep. So let's start with three things. Today I'm going to share with you my best stock pick 2024, an AI prediction. Where will AI be in 2026 and what does it mean for you? What changes? And then a bonus, my 8x in the portfolio. I have one asset in my portfolio that I expect to 8x in the next 24 months, and I'm gonna share that in the end of this episode. So let's go straight to it, right? First of all, on X, which I'm loving right now. If you're on X, follow me, Simon Severino. I saw Chamath Palihapitiya's tweet, and literally I had to pause and to walk with this for an hour to just wrap my head around what it actually means. Some AI math from today's baseline. Chips improve by 2x next year. So the microchips will improve by 2x next year. The models improve by 2x next year, the large language model like ChatGPT, OpenAI. The CapEx scales capacity by 10x next year. Now you might say, yeah, but it takes time, 5 years for me to scale my capacity in terms of CapEx. Yes, an individual company needs that, but on an industry level, it's gonna 10x next year. So single companies take longer, but if we look at the industry, it's 10xing next year. That means that whatever you see today will be 40 times better in a year and another 20 to 40 times better a year after that. So we can expect an 800 to 1600x by 2026. And now Chamath says, what won't be possible is the better question. I think we all need time to wrap our heads around this. You're looking at ChatGPT today, it's already better than most humanoids in thinking, not in wisdom, but in thinking. And it's gonna 800x to 1600x over the next couple years. 2026 will be a different world than the one we live in today, 2023. I recommend you guys walk with this for a thinking walk like I did, because it needs time to understand what does it mean for you, for your business, for your industry, for your life, even for your life's decisions. Now, with that in mind, I came back from my clarity walk and I went through my current main positions in the portfolio. And as you know, Tesla is one of them. And I went through all of those. Okay, what does this mean for my portfolio? Which of those companies is capable of dealing with what's coming? Which company is even ready to take advantage of that? Which company will make the most money out of what's coming? Which company is ready to handle that intensity of data, of compute? Who is ready actually for that? And so I went through all the companies that I can think of, through the whole investable universe and to the all portfolio companies. Tesla is the one that stands out. Let me show you why. So this chart is from James over at Invest Answer. Please follow him. He's amazing with everything disruption. And he's really good at numbers. So he went through Tesla and line by line, he shared the 6 companies that are ready inside of the car company Tesla. Okay? So one is FSD, subscription fees. If full self-driving, just the subscription fees, hits home, and that could happen actually in a couple weeks. It could happen even in 2023, because we know that it's ready as a technology, right? The question is, when will they roll out? The share price attribution, so the Tesla share price, which is around 200 right now, could experience another 327 on top of it. The assumption is that brings 30 billion in revenue and 27 billion in profits for Tesla. Then we see another 327. So we see Tesla from 200 to 500 in terms of stock price. Then there is the robotaxi, right? Robotaxi services, assuming 300,000 cars, it's a revenue of 300 billion, profit 150 billion. That's another 1,800 on the stock price. If data licensing happens, so they have all these data and they are collecting data via their cameras, visual data, 2 million cars brings another 30 billion in revenues, 27 in profits. We are at another 327 on top of that. If cloud computing hits home, that is the Dojo part of it. You know that Tesla built Dojo, which is their cloud computing, with generative AI capacity in mind. So they are ready for generative AI, not just general AI, but generative AI. AI that proposes things, that creates conversations. And they are ready to deploy. Whenever they roll it out, cloud computing might bring another 300 billion in revenue, which is 120 in profits and 1,455 in stock price on top of the current 200. Then we're talking hardware sales. This is something that last week wasn't even on the agenda, but it is now, because BP just bought $1 billion of hardware from Tesla. Not even sure if Elon ever thought this would be an important revenue driver. I think he's just letting that run on the side. But other people are seeing that as an important thing. So BP just said, please, Tesla, here is $1 billion. Give me the plugs for me to charge. And so that's 3 billions. One is already deployed from BB. One is happening. That's 3 billions in revenue. That's 1 billion in profit. That's another 15 on the stock price. And then we have one thing that I'm really excited about, the robots, the Optimus Prime, which is the robot which will do many maintenance tasks, boring tasks, intense physical tasks, of course, in the factory, but also they will rent it and sell it to others, because also other car manufacturers will say, hey, give me 200 of these bots. I want them to build my cars better, faster. And so that's at another 80 billion, that's 48 billion in profit, another 582. And so the increase in share price by 2030 is a whopping 4,500 for Tesla, which right now is trading at 217. So from 217 to 4,524. This is 2030, so in 7 years. Now, that's my best pick, and this is the stock that I've bought most. Tesla, ticker TSLA. That's the best stock 2024 for me in my portfolio. I cannot give you investing advice, and nobody knows what will happen in the future. But this is what I have been doing. I have been adding Tesla as much as I could, according to my calculations, with the DCF method, the discounted cash flow, which is highly subjective, so you cannot bring that to the bank. But according to my calculations, Tesla is worth 351 as of today. It's trading at 217. It's a no-brainer. And then there are other guys who, like the Guru Focus guys, who see it valued right now 449, and they are quite accurate when they do their work. I use their paid subscription a lot. Now let's go to the bonus part. What is my 8x in the portfolio? Let me know in the comments, which one do you think is my 8x in the portfolio? Here it is. And you know, I have this checklist, which is famous for being so hard that out of the 19,000 digital assets, only 3 have passed this checklist. 3 out of 19,000. And so there are 2 more that I'm looking at this week, but they didn't pass yet. The 3 that have passed are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Now, which one will 8x? You make your calculation. I share my calculation. So my 10 items are, does it solve a problem? And then it gets 10 points, is if it solves right now a current, relevant, urgent global problem. Is it decentralized? Does it have network effects? How high is the competition risk? How high is the inflation risk? Means internal inflation, not the outside inflation, not economic inflation or financial inflation, but the token risk. So what is the supply situation? How many tokens outstanding? And then the legal risk, I look at velocity. Velocity means growth, including direction, not just growth, because you can grow community and it doesn't matter. Are you growing in the right direction? So that's velocity. Then I look at the team. Is the team capable of building, of shipping, both building good product, but also of distributing it? Can I trust the team, management? And then the community, is the community buzzing? As this is particularly important with Web3 projects. And then the technical analysis. I buy when 4 things converge, and those are 2 indicators in the strength area and 2 indicators in the trend area. And when all 4 tell me to buy, then I buy. So, ta-da-da-da, which one is it? With a 9 out of 10 on this checklist, the winner is Solana. So what I've been adding most is Tesla and Solana. If you want more details, let me know exactly in the comments where do you need more information and how can I help you improve your own system of doing due diligence, of taking decisions, of building your portfolio. Because in the end, what we want you to be able to is to live the sprint life, to live a life where you know that every day, every single day of the year, you are doing what you want to do. So I'm Severino, your business coach, and I'm out.